I hate losing, especially something like this. I mean, look at that crooked license plate. It's basically a stock SI. No engine mods, not even a reflash on the damn thing. My K24 TSX swapped Accord couldn't even cut the mustard to do it. And that was embarrassing. So I sold it and I'm joining the SI family for something to take him out next year. I'm gonna reign #1. Welcome to VTEC Academy. Camera guy's gonna get his ass beat next year. You're going down.
Carter, where are we going?
Going to Carvana. It's a cool car elevator. Car vending machine. There we go. Vending machine.
You gonna get your coin?
Yeah, hopefully. I really hope they give me like a big coin. Supposedly they do, but we'll see. Trading in the TLX on a 2019 Civic Si. Finally found one for a good price point. White sedan, exactly what I wanted. The mileage I wanted. There's a scope concern because it's from back east, but that's why we got Chris coming with. He knows rusty cars, so we're just gonna make sure there's not actually anything more than just surface rust, but the car's only 3 years old, so I doubt it's gonna be bad. Might be. We'll see. It's from just outside Baltimore. So that was our only real concern buying the car, was the fact that it was just kind of from the Midwest. Or not the Midwest, but back east, near the coast, very near the coast. So we just wanted to make sure there's nothing crazy that we missed.
The big issue I see is it doesn't have a K20C4 in it.
We can fix that. We can fix that.
He doesn't know it yet, but we'll fix it.
Yeah, at some point we'll put a K20C4 in. First, we need to see what we can do with this. Honda has got that really cool new fuel system for these cars, so.
Ooh, what's that in the middle of the console?
I haven't had one of these in a while in my new car. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I guess I'll start it up. Sounds healthy. I think it needs a rear mount though today.
How was your maiden voyage?
Oh, it was amazing. It's great. It definitely needs a reflash and a rear mount, but it's lovely. I love it. This is solely to rule everybody at the Super Saloon Shootout. That's the only reason I bought this. Other than that, I really could care less.
This is your new Civic Si. What do you think about it? Why'd you buy it, first of all?
Do you know, a lot of people gave me crap about buying the TLX or trading in the TLX to buy this.
Uh-huh.
Because I lost horsepower and stuff like that and luxuriness, but I drove manual for years and I said I want an auto to drive for a while. And I got bored of it. And I'll be honest with you, something that's very important to me is like the soul of a car. If I don't feel it, I never really fall in love with it.
Right.
And the TLX, it was a beautiful car, great to drive, worked really well. I never fell for it though. I never really, it just felt like a machine that was designed very, very well by people who did not care about driving. It was really good at what it did, but it never gave you any feels. It didn't give you the feels for it. I don't know. Not a great way to describe it. I like being connected to a manual. I like the TLX is good looking, but it's very reserved. This is aggressive and fun looking. Honda came out of its shell when they built this, though sadly they collapsed back in when they built the generation after it, which is the big reason, even though the 11th generation Civic Si was not that much more expensive, I did not think it looked good. Just looked like a mid-2000s Audi to me.
A little too pedestrian.
Exactly. This has fun body lines and bulgy in places, and I can see the edges of my fenders where they're kind of bumped up, and it's just aggressive looking. And, of course I had to buy an SI. I had a sport hatch before, which I absolutely loved. I'd love, if they had a hatchback SI, hands down I'd buy it. But I'm sure they didn't want to because of the Type R. It'd be too close.
Too close to the Type R.
Yep. This was the best choice in the market for the price point, because there's no point buying an 8th gen or a 9th gen, which I kind of looked at. But you're already not getting a turbo motor, and the electronics and infotainment center is so far behind this.
Oh, yeah.
For the price not being that much more for this made sense.
Yeah, so I like these cars because they have, as far as I'm concerned, they're current with today's car. As far as all the audio and controls and everything like that.
It has heated seats even.
Yeah.
And then for that's all you need.
Yeah.
For add-on, it's got all the infotainment center you can want, Apple CarPlay, things like that.
Stereo sounds really good in this car too.
Yeah, it does have the 10-speaker stereo in it. It has the side view camera. I didn't realize that 2020 is when this got all the Honda sensing package, I think it was called. I think that's the year the SI got it. But this was the year they updated the radio and some other minor things from the original.
Okay.
Is my understanding.
Yeah, even though it doesn't have the latest and greatest, it still feels like it has all the latest and greatest.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's such a fun car to drive. I've had it for 4 months, and the first mod I've done to it, other than the red floor mats, was the was the rear mount.
Yeah, the Passport rear mount.
Yeah, the Passport rear mount. And we haven't even done any Honda or K-tuner, reflash, nothing. It
doesn't feel to me like it's made any vibration.
No, absolutely none. Even at idle.
Yeah, it's perfectly smooth.
Yeah. But
the only time I feel is when you let the clutch out at first.
Yeah, and I'm kind of lazy on the clutch. If I had to say that's my only real complaint about this car is that
rev hang?
The clutch dampener.
Oh, the clutch dampener, right.
But it lets me be really lazy and kind of just kind of step off the clutch however I want without having to worry about it. But it's also made it bad when I've gotten in cars that don't have that. I'm like trying to take off.
Yeah. So you plan to tune this?
Yeah, I would like to reflash it, get some more power out of it. I mean, there's definitely a lot of things I'd like to do. The intercooler, piping, intake to start with, of course.
Right.
I know we have a set of teen coilovers that were originally meant for my old hatch.
Which were actually for an SI.
Yes, so I'm looking forward to being able to put that back on.
Now those have adjustable dampeners, although they're not controlled by this. I think it'd be kind of cool to try to figure out how to put the, what is it, EDFC, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the teen EDFC.
The teen EDFC, and see if we can't get it to communicate with your sport button.
I would like that, and I would like to, I think we have a mutual friend that might be able to help us with that.
Yeah.
Because that'd be really nice if we can figure out what this signal is. Since the shocks, be able to use some kind of Arduino in the middle to adapt
it and adapt it, yep.
To send it to the teen EDFC. Because that would be just an amazing little touch.
It depends on if it's a two-way system. If it's simply sending a signal and not expecting a signal back, it'll be super easy.
What's funny is this has all the dash add-ins like the Type R had, brake pressure, throttle position, boost gauge.
Oh, so it gives you all the information.
Yep,
Nice.
You can get your G meter even. But the problem is with the G meter, whenever I want to see what I'm doing with it, I'm cranked over in corner, I can't see it because my steering wheel's in the way. I'm just like, well, that seems
Can you
useless.
record?
I mean, with a GoPro. But no, I don't think you can.
Oh, okay.
So I get a little plain spot, and I got really concerned. I thought it was a speed bump.
Speed bump?
Yeah. The car has a soul. The car's captivated me. It's fun to drive. It's, I don't get bored driving it. I don't, I love driving it every single day. It's not just another commuter. It's still peppy. It's sporty. Even with that giant heavy flywheel, it downshifts nicely. It feels fun and lively in the corners.
Do you plan on taking it to a track at all or anything?
I'm sure we will. I know they offer track day insurance for this kind of stuff, so I'd definitely be interested in it.
Yeah, track day insurance would be a good idea.
For something like this that you're still making payments on, it's definitely worth it.
Exactly.
Hate to crash the bank's car, as they say.
You decide just, I talked you into just going with the rear mount initially, because I wanted kind of a review of that alone for people who are thinking about doing a rear mount.
Versus the full
Versus
kit.
the full kit.
Yeah, my old car used to have the full kit in it, so I wasn't really, I knew what I was going to get into, so I was originally just wanting to jump into the full kit, especially because I thought I had a broken mount with all the extra vibration at idle. Although that seems to mostly have gone away, so I didn't see the rear mount when you guys pulled it out. I was at lunch, but
I'll take a look at it, because I don't think it was damaged, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't tired.
yeah.
So
true. I mean, we did buy this car with 50 some odd thousand miles on it.
Right.
And I put another 10,000 on it already.
And you actually originally, on your original car, you were able to break the, was it the passenger side mount?
Yep, in 8,600 miles.
Yeah. So, and that was just from lively driving.
Now that car was tuned though also, and that was on like an early tune that had really peaky torque in it. So that might have been something to cause, but the mounts aren't very strong in these cars from the factory.
No, they're made for comfort.
I mean, I can't even, other than the actual driving experience and shifting experience, I can't feel the difference between this mount and the stock mount, if that makes sense. I don't feel added vibration. You hear just a touch more engine noise, but who doesn't want more? These cars are so quiet.
Yeah.
Although I will say, when you roll the windows down and you're kind of by yourself, the exhaust does sound good, which I'm really happy about.
Nice.
Because I remember my Sport Hatch had that nice Type R looking exhaust. Didn't sound like anything.
Yeah.
And these cars,
Was you want to do the full mount kit, we'll do it next week. I thought that it would just be a good idea if you went in the car with
Aaron.
With Aaron, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm happy to try. I like to try both, because we'll see. Maybe I don't need the full kit. You know, I noticed, especially with a lot of our customers, we sold a bunch of rear mounts, and we still sell a bunch.
Yeah.
But now I'm starting to sell lefts and rights as pairs. Obviously, those people that bought rears are now stepping up to the full thing, either as their mounts wear out or their cars become, with other mods, more powerful and need those mounts, which might be what it goes with this. I mean, I know we're planning on long-term upgraded turbo, the fuel injection system from Honda to hopefully a lot of things like that to really try and make some good power with this car.
We'll look for more parts for this as well. I do have a sway bar I'd like to put on it before we go any further. So is your first suspension upgrade?
Yeah, Scott and I actually kind of forgot to put that on today.
I don't think it's here. Is it here? I think it's in my garage at home.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah. So
you barely just notice the mount on the uptake.
Yeah, on the when you first let the clutch out, you can feel it. Other than that, you can't feel it.
You feel like the when it pops up, but it's more of a noise than it is actually a feeling.
Yeah.
It's fun to drive a sporty car, and it's still a big sedan. It can fit everything I need. I can go to the range with my long rifle cases because the seats fold down. I can fit 4 people in to go out on a Saturday night. And then I can go cruise South Mountain on a Sunday morning and just, you know, enjoy a sporty drive.
Enjoy the curvy road.
Exactly. And handles great. Car feels stiff. I think it's a really good choice. I mean, I would have loved to afford a Type R, but
they were still ridiculous.
They were still 10 grand more than I bought this one. Now, granted, this was like the cheapest one I could find, but
yeah.
I'll be honest, I've never launched this car or attempted to. I mean, I've taken off quickly from like a stop, but it hardly counts as launching. I also have a small safe in the trunk. Hopefully that doesn't affect my time too much. Can't forget sport mode. That was better. I'll take it. 1132 at 71. So I've been driving the SI for a few months now, and it's pretty much still stock just like I got. I absolutely love it, but it's time to make it my own. I hate looking like everybody else's. So, got some parts. I got a new Mugen part, first one I've ever had in my life, and I'm super excited to go look at it. Real Mugen parts, my first one ever, and I'm stupid excited. By the size of the box and what car it's going on, you probably guessed it, it's a wing. I was trolling around on the internet the other night, and Aaron sent me a message. King Motorsports had these on sale, like 50% off with free shipping. So I ordered it within like 15 minutes of hearing about it because I didn't want them to be gone, and it got here earlier this week, and I'm excited to open it. Let's give it a look. Side note, by the way, I love King Motorsports stickers. They used to remind me of quality vintage racing logos. We need more logos like this in the industry again. I believe these are the upgraded trunk springs, which is so nice when you're buying kind of an OEM-esque product, is you actually get, for the upgraded weight in the trunk, you get an upgraded spring, so you're not just slamming your trunk down. Don't damage the box, it says Mugen.
Thanks, Scott.
Oh, look at that, we even got a Mugen badge. I assume that's for the wing because the wing still has to be painted. All of our mounting hardware. Nifty. I'm sure there's, oh good, we had templates. Oh, it's not the color of my car though, guys. The glasswork is absolutely beautiful, according to Scott, who's seen a lot more glasswork than I have. He was a Honda guy in the 90s, so he should know. It's actually really smooth. I've never actually gotten fiberglass. It doesn't just feel like, you know, layered on gel coat. No, I love it. Big access panels for all of our mounting. Access panels underneath. It is a 3-piece wing. It has, looks like a good template for marking, and also all the hardware is necessary, plus a Mugen badge. I'm super excited for this. We're definitely need to get off to the paint shop and get going. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm super excited to finally do something like this. But yeah. Oh, and there's where the Mugen badge goes. No, I'm really excited to replace this too because my SI has had this rattle in the rear wing. Sounds like a loose nut, but the wing's not loose, so I haven't really messed with it. But now I'll get messed with it because I'm going to put this on. So I guess it's time to ship it off to the paint shop and get it mounted. Hashtag drip.
Hashtag drip.
Make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm super excited to get this painted on the car. I've never seen another SI in person with one of these on, so it's going to be cool to be one of the few.
Yeah, you're still going to lose to the SI.
Oh, I am?
The last great SI.
The last great SI. I'm sorry. Well, the 9th gen wasn't very good, but the 10th gen, that's where the money is. It may only be a 1.5, but it's got the Turbski. That SI stands no chance. I'm going to take him down with my aerodynamics alone. Make sure you stay tuned. We got a lot more parts coming for the car. We're going to be doing a lot of upgrades on soon, so definitely I'm looking forward to this, and it's going to be a great daily. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I think there's something about a bell. I'm not a YouTuber.